Magenta wig that I put together myself. I sewed it, which is not in this video, but I did color it and I bleached the knots and everything. So you're gonna see that in the video coming up. So stay tuned and remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Alright, to color this wig, I am using Clairol 40 Developer and L'Oreal High Color colors in red and magenta. I'm using 40 Developer so I can get the most highest lift possible when I make the color. I went ahead and I squeezed everything out of the tube, and I went ahead and mixed it with Developer to the consistency I wanted. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just straightening out the wig, taking out any additional tangles in it, just to make sure that it's pretty straight with the curling. So all I'm doing right here is just applying the color to the wig. And I start with applying it from the bottom and move all the way up to the top. And I just basically do that throughout the whole entire wig. And I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit of it, but I just keep coloring and coloring. I just start from the bottom and I just work my way up to the top. And I just try to be a little more careful when I got to the top close to the lace. Also, in the midst of it, I got a piece of comb and I kind of combed it out just to make sure that the color was going throughout the wig evenly. Some parts it might not cover fully. I didn't have enough color, which I wish I had 2 more boxes, but I only had 2 boxes in the house, so that's what I did. So what I'm just doing, I'm just going through, I'm just coloring. Like I said, I'm trying to be careful when I get to the top of the wig, and I just go around just to make sure that I don't get too much color on the lace. Now, I did get a little color on the lace, but I didn't care because that part I was cutting off. And so basically what I just did, I just go around, I just flip the wig around and just try to make sure that I get the color through evenly throughout the entire wig. And like I said, some of this is just fast forwarded, so I just continue to keep going through, I just color. Alright, now that I have basically applied all the color through the wig, I'm just basically picking it up, and I'm going to use my hand and just kind of work the color through a little bit, just to make sure that if I missed any spots inside the wig, that I just kind of work it in through with my hands. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just going around the wig, and like as you can see, some of the color that is still at the end, I'm just trying to basically just run my fingers through that just to make sure it goes through evenly and that I don't miss any spots within inside the wig. Now this wig is possibly going to be, not the whole thing is going to be colored, so it's going to look like a 99J type of look where it has a little bit of dark of the brown, and then it has a little bit of the red inside of it. So that's exactly what I'm doing, just working my fingers through this just to make sure all the color gets through evenly. Alright, so the next thing I'm getting ready to do is to bleach the knots, or what they call bleaching the lace, just to get it to a darker color. that's a little bit close to my skin color. So I'm using the same Clairol for the developer, and I'm also using the Clairol BW2 Bleach, which comes in a powder form. So I use maybe about a scoop and a half of the BW2 powder. I probably could have did a little more, but I did a little less. And then I basically just added the developer to the powder, and I kind of mixed it till it got like this cake, like pancake batter, or to the consistency that I chose to my liking. And basically that's all I just did. I just poured the developer inside of the bleach inside the mixer, and I just used a brush and I mixed it around a little bit. So once I got the bleach and developer mixed together to the consistency that I wanted, which is like a little cake batter mixture, I went ahead and I just basically started applying the bleach to the inside of the lace that you will be seeing in the front. I did not apply anything to the back. I just basically did around the front perimeter, which is more so where the hair was laying, and then I did a little bit towards above the hairline just to try and see if to get the color to even out a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so I just do this for fun, and I just like it, and it's relaxing. So I just went ahead and I pushed it out, and I just basically was checking to make sure that none of the bleach was seeping through the lace. So now I'm getting ready to wash the hair, and basically I'm just kind of running the water through to make sure the bleach comes out first. So I just basically kind of run the water underneath it and make sure the bleach is completely off of the lace. And then I just started to run my fingers through and just get all the excess color out of the wig that I put on through the applying process. Then I got some of the purple Shimmer shampoo, and I basically put that on where I bleached the offset, just so it doesn't have like a brassy look when I put it on. I just kind of rubbed that through a little bit, and I just kind of shampooed it up, and then I rinsed it out, and I kind of washed the hair out a little bit. The next thing I did was get some neutralizing shampoo, and I did that and run that through the wig maybe once or twice. That's supposed to help get the color to seal in a little bit. And I just work my fingers in just to make sure there's no tanglements inside of the wig. And I'm loving the way these curls are popping while it's wet. And I just continue to just wash it out to make sure that there was no excess color or soap. Then I use the silicone mix, which is like a conditioner, which I'm almost out. And I basically just run that through. The silicone is supposed to help bring that color, bring it back soft, to make sure it doesn't feel all gritty with the wig. So it's supposed to bring back the softness to it. So what I just did, I just ran my fingers through with the conditioner on it through the wig. I did it from the top to the bottom and just ran my fingers through. And then I just rinsed it out with extreme cold water. This is the finished product of the wig. I am loving the color, and I love the curl pattern when it is wet. It's more like that 99J look, that dark brown, blackish, and that red look. I love that color. That's like my signature color. I'm going to insert some pictures of the next day when I place the wig on. I'm not going to insert that part, but of some pictures of me with the wig on.